ready for game action here as Campbellsville Harrodsburg Lady Pioneers will take on Kentucky Christian College. And we'll send it back to the studio. Come back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network. Okay, welcome back. As starting lineups tonight for the Campbellsville University Lady Pioneers. Number 11, Deontay Neal. Number 13, Jada Bell. Number 5, Antasia Davis. Number 12, Emily Masasi. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 0, Tanaya Weathers. For the Lady Pioneers in the gray uniforms, white numbers, trimmed in the maroon color. As Musasi, the tip is going to be controlled by Kentucky Christian. Pass down low, shot put up no good. Rebound, shot put up no good. And Kentucky Christian comes down with it. Their third shot is also no good. And they are going to save it out of bounds off of CU Harrodsburg. So quite a few opportunities there early on. Their ball on the baseline. It'll come into their leading scorer, Rebecca Atalano. This is Sarah Sorrells with it out front. Hands off to Kelsey Simpson. Bell Sparks with it. Back to Atalano on the wing. Shot clock. And she passes it down low, and the shot is up and blocked. Good defense by the Lady Pioneers. Jada Bell quickly running the floor. Kicks it off over on the wing. Shot put up and in. First 2 points of the game. Tanaya Weathers from about 10 feet off the left baseline. Lady Pioneers get on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard first. Sorrells with it outside. Goes back around to Matthews. Matthews dribbles into the corner. Sorrells pass down low, kicks back out. Matthews on the drive, Puts up a shot and draws the CU Harrodsburg foul. It's going to go on number 11. Deontay Neal will be her first. The Lady Pioneers again tonight are going to be with a short bench, as there's only 3 players available on the bench tonight, as Victory Sledge, as I said earlier, led them with 18 points, is not dressed out tonight. Didn't play last Tuesday night as well either. 1 of 2 at the free throw line for Matthews. Bell with it into front court, just underway here in the ball game. Lady Pioneers on top 2-1. Weathers drives to the corner, cut off, gives it out to Masasi. Masasi spin, and the ball's turning away. Kentucky Christian on the move, shot put up and no good by Matthews, but the ball's lost out of bounds on the rebound attempt. 2 Lady Pioneers running together there. Matthews comes in outside to Adelano. She will dribble it back out and reset the offense. Gives off to Simpson. And ball is swiped, stolen away, and CU Harrodsburg tries to pass it ahead. It's stolen as well. Here is Atalano for a 3, no good. Rebounded inside, shot put up and in by Sparks. Three-quarter court press as Weathers gets it into front court. Ball stolen away. Pass was deflected. Here is Sparks on the drive. No good. Rebounded by Weathers. 3-2. Kentucky Christian on top. Weathers out front. Hands off to Davis. Here is Musasi on the drive. Shot put up no good, and she will draw the foul. Foul will go on Rebecca Atalano, her first. And Musasi will go to the free throw line. 2 free throws. First one is a little short, no good. One more coming here. Chance to tie it up. 7:30 to go here. Opening quarter on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. And she gets that one to go. Atalano front court. Lady Pioneers in a man-to-man defense. Here's Sparks with it. Left wing. Gets to Matthews on the cut around the screen. Cut off. Pass down low to Simpson. They moving it around fast. Kicks to Adelano way outside now to Sparks. Sparks right block. Powers up. No good. And rebound down to Davis. As CU Harrodsburg, nice job defensively and a good job blocking out there. Musasi hands off to Weathers. Weathers drives, gets down the lane, and draws the foul. 2 free throws will be coming for Tania Weathers, and that's going to get the second foul on Atalano. Weathers to the free throw line, 4-2. Clock will stop at 6:48 here in the opening quarter. Game tied up at 3 as Adelano will have to come out of the game. She's going to be replaced by number 11, Taylor Isaac, another senior coming in. Weathers, free throw, no good. Got one more here. And the second one off as well. Sorrells hands off to Matthews, driving the basket, passes to the other side to Sparks, and it was blocked out of bounds. Nice job defensively, as it'll be Kentucky Christian ball on the baseline. Quickly into Sorrells. She'll launch a 3. No good. High tip for a rebound. Comes down to Masasi. Haley Hood came into the game to replace Weathers there. Here's a three out of the corner by Neal. No good, but it's lost out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lady Pioneers. Neal inbound here on the baseline. Pass out front to Jada Bell. Top of the key, puts down a dribble. Goes to the corner to Davis. Davis cut off, double teamed, in some trouble now, and has it stolen away. Pass ahead to Simpson. They got 3-on-1 if they hurry. Give it over to Sparks. And Sparks with the layup. Nice pass that time by Kelsey Simpson to get the assist. Ball knocked out of bounds in front of Kentucky Christian's bench, as coming in the first time will be Kavanaugh. For the Lady Pioneers, she'll replace Musasi. Hood gets the ball. She's going to launch a long three. No good. Rebounded by Isaac. Quickly the other way. Simpson drives, and she will be fouled. Kentucky Christian liking to push the tempo as they force the ball up the floor quickly. First foul on Jada Bell, as Kelsey Simpson will go to the line for 2 free throws here. Clock stopped. 5:45 to go here in the opening quarter. First free throw is good. First points of the game for Simpson. And second free throw also good. 7-3 as Lyric Lawrence will come in to replace Davis for the Lady Pioneers. 4-0 run here by Kentucky Christian. Kavanaugh bounces up to Hood. Hood cross-court pass. Bell had to save that one, and her pass is stolen away. Pass ahead, Matthews, 3-on-2. Matthews, beautiful fake, but blocked by Kavanaugh, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll go back over to CU Harrodsburg, but that was their 5th turnover here in the first 4.5 minutes. Got to take care of the basketball. Kavanaugh, and she's going to get fouled outside. Foul called on number 4, Madeline Mead, as she just came into the game. Kavanaugh comes into Hood way outside. Hood off to Lawrence. Down to Bell, right corner. Down low to Kavanaugh. Trouble. Has to kick it back. Gives it to a cutting Lawrence, who made a nice catch and put it up and in off the backboard for a Whitaker Bank shot. 7-6, 3-point shot. No good by Sorrells. Goes and gets a rebound and floats it up and in. 9-5 is the score. 4:45 to play, opening quarter. Up to Lawrence. Lawrence gets around, and the ball is tapped from behind. It'll stay with the Lady Pioneers as it goes out of bounds. Neal to inbounds underneath. Tries to throw it in to Kavanaugh. Not a good pass that time, and got lucky that it goes out of bounds off of Kentucky Christian. Pioneers will try once again here on the baseline. Neal comes into Bell, quickly double teamed in the corner. And ball tapped out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Lady Pioneers. As Kentucky Christian starting to trap more than they can, especially in the corners. It's into Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh knocked down, gives it off to Hood for 3 outside. A long rebound. She goes and gets it. Shot up, no good, but draws the foul. Good work in there by Haley Hood. As the foul will go on Simpson, her first. Hood will go to the free throw line for 2 as Musasi will come back into the game, as well Davis to replace Neal. 2 free throws here for Haley Hood. The first one's good. Her first points of the game. Chance to cut the lead down just a little bit more. Clock stop with 4:26 to go here. Thompson's service center scoreboard. And Hood is a very good free throw shooter and hits both of them. It's 9-7. Here is Isaac with it out front. Fake to 3. Hands off to Matthews. Matthews around to Meade. Meade will give it back over to Dalton. Sorrells will shoot a long 3. It comes down with a long rebound, and Davis goes and gets it. Nice job digging that rebound out. Pushes it up the floor. Looks to drive, cut off, and her shot is up, no good. Kentucky Christian back up front. Here's Isaac to shoot a long 3, and it's good from out at the top of the key. As we're going to get a break in the action here as the Lady Pioneers want a timeout after that 3-point basket. Makes it 12-7 here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. And we'll take a break, send it back to the studio. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network. Back to action as it is Lady Pioneers basketball going against this press. Kicks ahead to Hood. Nice job breaking it. Gets in the lane. Floater puts up and it rolls in. Good shot there by Haley Hood. Very well staying under control. And quickly back the other way. Isaac. She'll kick it out. Here's a 3 out of the right corner. No good. Rebound tapped around. And it'll go out of bounds over to the Lady Pioneers. 3-point shot that time by Madeline Meade was missed. So Pioneers get it back, trailing 12-9, 3:20 to play first quarter. Hood with it. Kicks over to Bell. Bell scoreless so far. Drives, kicks out to Lawrence. Around the perimeter, over to Davis. Back outside to Hood. She'll hand off. Bell has it. Cross court to Davis. Davis puts down a dribble. Cut off. Gives it back around to Hood. Hood splits 2 defenders. Nice job. Ben puts up another floater that's good from about 10 feet out. And Haley Hood with 6 quick points. It's 12-11. Kentucky Christian College on top. Matthews, pump fake. Hands off to Sorrells. Sorrells has it tapped away. Davis goes and runs it down for the steal. 2-on-1, and she puts up a shot, no good. Lawrence has it, floats it up, and it rolls in and out. There's a couple of opportunities that time. Lady Pioneers couldn't capitalize. Sorrells quickly the other way, shot no good. Rebounded by Meade, puts it up and in, and draws the foul on Hood. First foul on Haley Hood. Basket counts for Madeline Meade, her first points of the game. She'll go to the line for the free throw to try to convert the 3-point play. Back into the game is Weathers and Kavanaugh for the Lady Pioneers. Meade's free throw is good. (15-11). Musasi with it. Kicks back off to Neal. Hill around a couple of players, gets in the lane, tries to do Euro step, but it's going to be called for a walk. 2:03 to play, opening quarter. Lady Pioneers going to pick up in a little bit of a press here as well, trailing by 4. And Thompson servicing her scoreboard. Sorrells trapped right at half court and does get a pass off to Thomas. Thomas cross court. Three-thrower, Isaac, good. That looked good all the way. She has hit 2 threes here coming in off the bench. Biggest lead of the game now for Kentucky Christian, up to 11. Turnover. As Kentucky Christian came up with a turnover, and they turned it right back as they tried to pass it up the floor, and it goes out of bounds. So CU Harrodsburg with the basketball. 1:35 to play, first quarter. Need a basket here to get the momentum off of Kentucky Christian. Weathers around a double screen, gives it off to Masasi. Masasi puts down a dribble, kicks to Neal. She'll shoot a long 3, no good. Masasi gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Good work inside there by Emily Masasi. Lady Pioneers needed that basket. It's 18-13. Clock approaching 1 minute to go. Thomas with it on the left wing. Passes into the middle to Sorrells. Nice cut, and she is fouled on the drive there to the basket. Foul goes on Kavanaugh, her first, as Sorrells will go to the line for 2 free throws. Clock stopped right at the 1 minute mark. 2 free throws here for sophomore Sarah Sorrells. First one in and out, no good. She's had a tough shooting game so far here in the opening quarter. And second free throw is off too as well. And it's going to be lost out of bounds over to Kentucky Christian. Kavanaugh and another player battling for the rebound. They say it went off of Kavanaugh. Comes in here to Dalton. Dalton cut off, kicks to the corner. Thomas drives, tries to go back to Dalton, and it's stolen by Kavanaugh. Running the floor. Bounce pass over to Weathers. She'll kick it out. Bell for 3. No good. Long rebound comes down to Kentucky Christian. Pushing it, going up the floor. Here's Meade on the drive to the basket, and she lays it up and in. 20-13, 30 seconds to go here, opening quarter. Here's Bell on a cut, a little floater. Got it. Her first points of the game. About 6 feet off the left baseline. Cuts it to 20-15. Clock approaching 15 seconds. And they're going to say it got deflected as it goes out of bounds up the side of the court. It'll stay with Kentucky Christian. 15.9 seconds left here. Hardwick inbounds it as she's into the game. Gives off to Atilano. Dribbling out front. Goes to Dalton. Dalton puts down a dribble. Bounce pass down low. Meade shot no good. Got a rebound. Put it up. No good. And got the rebound again. Puts it up at the buzzer and still no good. We got 3 shots off there at the right block, but just couldn't get them to go. As that'll bring it into your first quarter of play. Thompson Service Center scoreboard. It is Kentucky Christian 20, Campbellsville Harrodsburg 15. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network. Right, ready to come back and start the second quarter as see Harrodsburg hanging tough with them here early on. Trying to recap some of the scoring here real quick as Madeline Mead come off the bench for 5 points. Taylor Isaac off the bench for 2 threes and 6 points to lead Kentucky Christian there as they hit 7 out of 25 overall from the field. 2 of 7 from 3-point range and 4 of 7 at the foul line. 5-point Kentucky Christian lead. Here is Masasi with it way out front. Drives, kicks off. Davis, right wing. Tries to drive around Atalano. Almost lost it. Gives it over to Weathers. Weathers cut off. Back outside to Davis. Masasi down to 6 on the shot clock. Puts down a dribble. Kicks to the corner. 3 by Neal. No good. And a rebound comes down to Kentucky Christian. Pushing it quickly and filling the lane on the left side. Nice job that time as Thomas puts it up and in for her first 2. Lead back up to 7. Davis into front court. Tries to pass and it's deflected and out of bounds. It'll stay with CU Harrodsburg. 1 minute in here to the second quarter. Weathers will dump it off to Kavanaugh, top of the key. Puts down a drive, pull-up jump shot is going to roll in, and it will count. And she is going to get fouled on the shot. And that goes on Atalano. That will be her 3rd foul as Kavanaugh gets her first 2 of the game and a chance to make the 3-point play here as back into the game. Number 11, Isaac, to replace Atalano. And also back into the game is Sparks. Kavanaugh, free throw, good. As CU Harrodsburg really needed that 3-point opportunity right there. Cuts the lead back to 4. 8:50 to play here first half on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Pioneers going to a, looks like a 3-2 zone, almost stolen out front. Thomas gives it off to Sparks. Pass down low. Dalton. Her pass is going to be stolen out front. Neal hands off to Weathers. Weathers on the drive, and she is bumped and fouled. Foul's going to go on Thomas, her first. And that will be the second team foul here in the quarter. So ball out on the baseline for the Lady Pioneers. Pass comes into Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh dribbles out of the free throw lane, out to Davis. Davis, pull up, jump shot, a little too long, rebounded down to Hardwick. Hardwick gives off to Sparks. Back to Sparks in the lane, turns and scores right in front of the rim. Sparks now with 6, 24-18. Masasi over to Weathers. Weathers will hold up just for a minute and tries to go back to Masasi, but it is going to be tied up, and that'll go down as a turnover. It's going to be the first one here in the second quarter. Lady Pioneers had 7 in the first. So Lawrence will come back in, as well as Hood here for the Lady Pioneers. They trail by 6. Isaac with it. Goes to Hardwick off the right wing 3. No good. Rebounded by Kavanaugh. Davis in the front court. Bounces over. Pass down to Hood. Deep right, left corner. Hood has it back tapped and stolen away. Kentucky Christian running the floor. Gives off to Simpson. Simpson cut off. Has to kick it outside. Now Sparks drives in the lane. Floater. No good. Tap. Tapped again. Stays with Kentucky Christian. Shot up short. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul as Called that foul on Kavanaugh. It's going to be her second. Jada Bell back into the game. Kentucky Christian ball on the baseline. Isaac will kick it all the way back out front to Thomas. There's Isaac for a three. Short on the shot that time. Rebounded by Lawrence. Pioneers have it, trailing by 6 with 7 minutes to play first half. And again, just a careless turnover as Neal caught the ball and took a couple of steps. Traveling violation, 10th turnover here in the first half for the Lady Pioneers. Sparks puts down a dribble, drives all the way to the lane, shot up, off, no good. Rebounded by Simpson, gives off to Isaac. Her floater is good. Taylor Isaac now with 8 as she leads all scorers. There's Davis. Davis for the Pioneers, kicks to the corner. Bell will shoot a three, no good, and high bounce hits the standards up top, and it'll be over to Kentucky Christian. 8-point lead is the biggest of the night. They've had it a couple times now here. Isaac into front court, hard drive all the way. Nobody ever cut her off, and she just took it all the way to the rim and scored. 10 points for Isaac, and it's a 10-point Kentucky Christian lead. And here's a pass in the backcourt, almost a turnover. Give it to Hood, and they did not get it over the half-court line. After the bad pass, they had to go run it down in the corner. They did pass ahead to Hood, but as she crossed, right before she crossed half court, they called the 10-second violation. Kentucky Christian's ball. Here is Isaac with it. She'll go off to Simpson way outside. Sparks looking to drive. Cut off that time. Here's Hardwick for a three. No good. Rebound tapped around, and Masasi comes down with it. Into front court. Davis on the drive. Shot up. No good. Tapped around and controlled by Kentucky Christian. Long pass ahead. Simpson. Sidestep, shot up, too strong, comes off as Weathers will claim the rebound. Weathers driving hard to the rim, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. As that foul's 14, Kelsey Simpson. That'll be her second. And count the basket for Weathers as she has 4 in the game. Chance to convert another old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw short. Bell gets the rebound, gives it back to Weathers. And it's going to be lost out of bounds. Back over to Kentucky Christian. 28-20 is your score. 5:22 to go first half here on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Kentucky Christian with it, the Knights. Here is Meade way out front. Driving on Bell, gives it over to Thomas on a cut, and she is cut off. Simpson pulls up, jump shot, front rim no good. Battle for loose ball, and we're going to whistle, and a foul will go on the Lady Pioneers. Jada Bell, it's going to be her second, as the Pioneers really battling hard against a little bit taller opponent inside, as Kentucky Christian really going hard to the offensive boards. Isaac will kick it way outside to Hardwick. Down to Thomas. Now Isaac, another three. That one's way short. Air ball come down to Weathers. And Weathers has it back tapped from behind, stolen away. Here's a jump shot by Meade off of the right baseline. That's good. Madeline Meade now with 7 and the lead back up to 10. And almost a steal in the backcourt, but it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Pioneers. Sarah Souls will come back in for the Lady Knights. 4:32 to play here, first half. Kentucky Christian staying in this 2-2-1 press, and here's a steal in the backcourt. Simpson on the drive, and it's going to be deflected by Davis. Does go out of bounds, but that is the 7th turnover here in the second quarter. They had 7 in the first quarter. Sorrells kicks it into Thomas. Simpson back outside. Sorrells will launch a 3. It's short. Rebounded by Musasi. Into front court, Hood gives off to Weathers. Lady Pioneers down by 10. Weathers splits to 2 defenders. Ball was deflected, and she maintains it. 15 seconds on the shot clock. And got a whistle out front. It's going to be a foul called on Kentucky Christian. It's going to go on number 6, Asia Thomas, to be her second. That's the ball deflected, almost stolen away. Davis does get it. Davis kicks to the corner. Musasi drives, puts shot up, no good. Got her own rebound. Dribbles around, cut off, and tries to pass it outside, and it's stolen. Sorrells on the drive, and she draws the foul. Foul's going to go on Weathers, her first for the Lady Pioneers. Sarah Sorrells back to the free throw line. 0 for 2 in the first quarter. Does hit that one. That's the biggest lead. 11 points and a chance to have one more here. She gets them both this time. 32-20 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. 3:36 left to go first half. Kentucky Christian still pressing here. Comes into Hood. Hood kicks ahead to Neal. Neal back to Hood. Dribbles into front court. Nice job. Kicks to the corner to Bell. Bell pull-up jump shot is going to be off the rim. Asasi had it, lost it, and Isaac has it running the floor. 3-on-2. Pass to Thomas, over to Sorrells, and she puts it up and in. Nice fast break that time. Best one of the night by Kentucky Christian. Leads up to 14. Long pass ahead to Neal. Neal floater too strong. Rebounded by Davis. Davis tries to get it over to Neal. Over to Hood. Hood with it. Cut off. Cross-court pass. Musasi. Now Davis. Left corner for a 3. No good. And a long rebound down to Sorrells. And she is out on the break. Takes it all the way. Lays it up and in. As Sorrells gets the basket. And the Lady Pioneers will get a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. There's 2:43 to go in the first half. It's 36-20. As Kentucky Christian went on a quick 8-0 run to advance that one out. They're getting up a lot more shots than the Pioneers are, obviously, because of the turnovers. 2:43 to play here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. So far, Lady Pioneers being led in scoring by Haley Hood as she has 6. 4 points for Tania Weathers. 3 points for Kavanaugh. 3 points for Musasi for the Lady Pioneers. As they hung tight in the first quarter, it was 20-15 at the end of the first. Setting at 36-20 right now. The press has bothered the Lady Pioneers as we come back to action. Bell picks up a dribble, goes to Davis, left side to Neal. Neal pulls up jump shot, short, gets her own rebound, goes over for a shot. It's partially blocked. She got it back. Shot up no good. Kavanaugh has it. Her shot's no good. Neal got it again, and I don't guess they're going to call a foul down there. Goodness. As Meade running the floor, gives it off to Sorrell, gives it to Simpson as she goes driving down the lane, knocks over Davis, and Davis unfortunately will get called for the blocking foul as Simpson will go to the line. But, I mean, the Lady Pioneers were getting mugged down here shooting the ball on the other end, and there was no call as Davis took a hard blow there. She is down on the floor being attended to as Simpson was coming as the trailer. She was coming down full steam and ran into Davis. Clock has stopped with 2:14 to go here in the first half. Kentucky Christian on a run here has moved the lead out to 36-20 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. And the Lady Pioneers cannot afford to lose another player. As I said tonight, they only have 8 players dressed tonight. 2 players are on the bench, not dressed. And it's really working on their rotation, working on their opportunity to save some minutes for some ladies because of having the short bench. As Davis still down on the floor. So let's take a break here, Jason. I'll send it back to you. Let's take 30 seconds here on your hometown radio network. It's 36-20, Kentucky Christian on top. Complex as Davis is still down on the floor after that collision, as it's 36-20 is the score on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard with Kentucky Christian on top. As be able to get up here. Taking a hard hit there on the drive to the basket. Unfortunately, the foul was called on Davis for a block. As Simpson will go to the free throw line. Kelsey Simpson to the free throw line. She's got 2 points here in the contest so far. Both of those were made free throws in the first quarter. All right, Simpson gets to free throw here. First one is short. I guess Alpha. Everybody taking that break. That one was about a foot short. And that one's a little bit long as she tried to compensate for the first one. Rebounded by Lawrence. Lady Pioneers down by 16 as we approach 2 minutes to go. Bell will give it off to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh cut off. Kicks it. Tries to throw it over to Lawrence. And it's over her head out of bounds. Lady Pioneers trying to pick up full court. Comes into Isaac. Isaac long pass down to Sorrells. Sorrells will give off to Meade. Meade, nice drive, bounce pass to Simpson on the left block, and she puts it up and in. 10-0 run for Kentucky Christian Lady Knights. 1:37 to play now in that first half. Kavanaugh cut off. Picks up a dribble. Kicks it out to Lawrence. Now Hood down in the right corner. Hood on the drive. Pulls up with a floater and gets the friendly roll off the rim. And good for Haley Hood to break a long drought there for the Lady Pioneers. It's 38-22. Sorrells drives. Shot up no good. Lawrence claims the rebound. Down to Bell. Bell on the drive. Pull up shot. No good. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac back into front court. We'll hand off to Sorrells as we go underneath 1 minute here. First half action. Isaac dribbling out front. Tries to go against Hood. Nice job defensively, but then Simpson was just cut off. Nobody. Shot up by Meade. No good. Rebound will stay with Kentucky Christian. Kentucky Christian's ball with 41.5 seconds. Pass will come into Simpson. Goes off to Isaac. Isaac dribbling to the right wing. Around the screen. Kicks out. Now Sorrells, three out of the left corner, in and out, no good. And Neal had it, lost it. Goes right to Weathers. Weathers up the floor. Cut off. Kicks over to Hood. Long three. Oh, in and out. Rebounded down to Kentucky Christian. 8 seconds. Isaac in the front court. Long three. Way outside. No good. Kicks off the top of the backboard. Comes down to Kavanaugh. And that'll bring it in to your first half action here on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Kentucky Christian. Excuse me. Had to sneeze. I couldn't hold it off. Kentucky Christian 38 and Campbellsville University Harrodsburg 22. So we'll come back for a halftime show in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network. Here at Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg, the athletic complex. Our halftime show is brought to you by Dr. Jennifer Nichols Dentistry in Harrodsburg. Dr. Nichols and her staff want to see the stands filled at all of the Campbellsville University men's and women's games this season. For your next dental exam, call Dr. Nichols' office at 734-5711. It's located on North College Street in Harrodsburg next to the Pioneer Pawn Shop. Our halftime show, it's sponsored by Dr. Jennifer Nichols Dentistry. It's 38-22 is the score here on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard, as Kentucky Christian led 20-15 at the end of the first quarter. They expanded as they outscored the Lady Pioneers 18-7 in the second quarter to take this 38-22 halftime lead. Lady Pioneers had got it down after a quick run to start the second quarter. They got it back to 28-20 before Kentucky Christian went on a 14-0 run at the time. And that is going to really help to spread this lead out here at the half. Our halftime stats are brought to you by the Harrodsburg-Mercer County Tourist Commission. Downtown Harrodsburg, as we'll run through the scoring for Kentucky Christian, leading them here this evening. Sarah Sorrells with 8 points, 7 points for Madeline Mead, 6 for Belle Sparks, 4 points for Kelsey Simpson, 2 points for Asia Thomas, and then 1 point for Hazley Matthews for Kentucky Christian. I'm sorry, they are actually led by Taylor Isaac, as she had 10 to lead all scorers here in the first half. Campbellsville Harrodsburg Lady Pioneers led by Haley Hood, as she has 8 points, 3 points apiece for Zariah Kavanaugh and Emily Masasi, 4 points for Ty Weathers, 2 points apiece for Lyric Lawrence and for Jada Bell. And Deontay Neal and Tasia Davis played but didn't score in the first half, as the Lady Pioneers had 7 first quarter turnovers and then had 10 in the second quarter. That's really deprived them of getting up as many shot opportunities as they have here in the first half of action. All right, we'll take a look at our team stats as we'll send it back to the studio, and let's take another 3-minute break as we'll come back and continue on with our Dr. Jennifer Nichols Dentistry halftime show with Kentucky Christian on top 38-22. Back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
Three. Oh, hi, Jenny here. here, just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Great, welcome back as we're continuing on with their Dr. Jennifer Nichols Dentistry halftime show here at Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg. Lady Pioneers trailing 38-22 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Team stats for the first half action.
Transform your dental experience.
Kentucky Christian was 15 of 48 from the field overall for 31%, and they come in on the season shooting right at 38%, 2 of 14 from the three-point line for just 14%, so that's way below their average. 6-11 at the free throw line for 54% for Kentucky Christian College Lady Knights. Campbellsville University Harrodsburg Lady Pioneers, 9 of 30 from the field for 30%, 0 of 8 from three-point range, which has been kind of their bugaboo most part of the season, but unable to cash in their first three tonight. And they're 4 of 6 from a free throw line for 66%. So Lady Pioneers averaging 5 3-point made baskets a game, as is Kentucky Christian on the season. But Kentucky Christian only with 2 in the first half, and Lady Pioneers are shut out so far here in the first half. But a good performance by the senior Haley Hood, who is 2 for 2 at the free throw line and has 3 2-point baskets to lead the Pioneers with 8 here in the first half, and was one of the real bright spots for them on the offensive end. But a big difference in it is the fact that both teams shooting right at the 30% mark. However, Kentucky Christian has got up 48 shots compared to CU Harrodsburg's only 30. So 18 more shot attempts up at the rim there in the first half. And, you know, when you're making 30% of those, that's almost 6 more made baskets right there. And that's a big difference in the game, as Lady Pioneers struggled with the turnovers as they finished the first half with 17 first half turnovers. Again, we talked a little bit in the pregame show, and the short bench that the Lady Pioneers have been dealing with due to some injuries to some players, as Victory Sledge, who had 18 points in this game against Kentucky Christian back in November, not playing tonight, as another player is out as well. And I apologize, I'm not for sure who that is down there in the street clothes, but unable to have a strong bench has really hindered Coach Perry and what she's wanting to try to do with the Lady Pioneers and with their substitutions, rotations, and that type of stuff. So let's continue on as we get ready for second half action here coming up back here at the Whitaker Family Court inside the CU Athletic Complex here in Harrodsburg. Kentucky Christian leads it 38-22. As let's take our final break. We'll return back for second half action in 2 minutes on our hometown radio network.
Tired of the typical dental dread?
half of action. Lady Pioneers need a good start here in the second half to get back in the game as they trail by 16 to Kentucky Christian. As Tasia Davis, who took the hard fall, actually the blocking, what was called a blocking foul, as she was trying to defend against Simpson, as she is, looks like she is going to be unavailable to play the rest of the game here. So Lady Pioneers down to just 7 players. So as we start the second half, it'll be Haley Hood, Deontay Neal, Emily Musasi, Jada Bell, and Tanaya Weathers. Here's Neal with it, left wing, around to Bell. Bell over to Musasi. Gives it off to Neal. Now back to Bell. Pioneers passing around outside the 3-point line. And Neal drives in, has the pass stolen away, gives off to Simpson. Runs the floor, comes to a jump stop, and puts it up and in. The front court now, Musasi down a dribble, cut off down at the baseline. The pass is deflected, gives it over to Weathers. And a quick timeout is going to get called here right off the bat by Coach Perry and the Lady Pioneers to kind of talk about it. Keep it right here. Just underway here in the third quarter. It's now 40-22 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard as Lady Pioneers struggled in that first offensive set, had a turnover, and wasn't looking very good in the second one. So Coach Perry wants to talk about it. Hannah Kidd into the game for the Kentucky Christian Lady Knights, as they will have her, Kelsey Simpson, Madeline Mead, Taylor Isaac, and Sarah Sorrells into the game. Here's Musasi, right wing, goes to Bell in the right corner. Bell puts down a dribble, cut off. Has to kick it outside. Cross court to Weathers. Weathers almost lost it, but it goes to Hood. As Hood is forced to shoot a shot out of the corner, but the shot clock goes off before the shot, and that's second turnover here in the second half. Isaac brings it into front court for the Lady Knights. Around the screen, top of the key. Over to Sorrells, down in the corner to Kidd. Kidd drives the baseline, cut off, and pass deflected. It's going to go out of bounds, but it'll stay with Kentucky Christian. Here's a long three out front by Stewart, no good. Rebounded by Mead. She dumps it off to Simpson. Simpson kicks it out to Sorrells. Sorrells drives. Hits the rim, no good. Mead rebound, puts it up and in. As Mead now with 9 points. Lady Knights got 3 shot attempts that time, as they've been winning the rebounding battle most of the game. Weathers, left wing, outside to Musasi. And Musasi on the drive. Foul on the contact. Going to go on number 14, Simpson. That'll be her third. Back in for the Pioneers will be Kavanaugh to replace Weathers. Comes into Hood, gets it back to Kavanaugh. Gives to Bell. Bell, jump shot, free throw line area, no good. Comes off, rebounded by Simpson. Isaac into front court, hands off to Sorrells, gets it back. Now Mead, left corner, spin move, drives to the rim, tries to pass it to the other side of the lane, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Kentucky Christian. 7:41 to play here on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard in the third quarter. Sarah Sorrells to inbounds to Simpson. Way outside, Isaac. Isaac, jump shot, good from about 18 feet out. As she has 12 points now. Hood with it. Hood double teamed, in some trouble, and bounces it off of Isaac's foot. Hood to inbounds. Puts it into Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh on the drive. Shot up off the rim. No good. Bell taps it, but couldn't get it. Meade in the corner. Out front. Kidd. Three-point basket. No good. Simpson had the rebound. Lost it. Tapped around. Comes up to Neal. Neal fires ahead to Bell. Bell on the drive, puts it up and in, and draws the foul as Meade hustled back. Give the basket to Jada Bell. Foul on Madeline Meade. As Jada Bell will go to the line with a chance to complete the three-point play. Free throw rolls out. And we get a rebounding foul over the back as Bell missed the free throw. Foul on Lawrence. Really deliberate animation there of the foul by the official. 44-24, 20-point Lady Knight lead. Whistle stop play there for a second as the shot clock went out. They'd come back on immediately. So Kentucky Christian has it. Gets it into Stewart into the backcourt. Isaac. Dribbling out front, guarded by Bell. Spin move in the lane. Left-hand shot up, no good. And see, Harrodsburg stood there and watched Simpson come and grab it and put it up and in. And back the other way. Nice pass to Lyric Lawrence as she gets two more on the boards. 46-26. 6:10 to play here, third quarter. Sorrells with it out front. Gives to Simpson. Round to Meade. She's going to shoot a three. Good off the right wing. Madeline Meade. And she is now in double figures with 12. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Pioneers. (49-26) after that made three-point basket. Kavanaugh with it, right wing. She's going to launch a three. No good. Off the front rim. Rebounded by Sorrells. Sorrells passes ahead, but it's stolen away. Kavanaugh. She kicks ahead to Bell. Bell on the drive. Rim, no good. Kavanaugh got the rebound. She puts it up and in and draws the foul. As Zariah Kavanaugh battling hard there, stayed with it, got the rebound, got the basket, and a foul on Hannah Kidd. It'll be her first. Kavanaugh back to the free throw line. Chance to convert here. And she does. 6 points for Kavanaugh in the game. Gets it back to a 49-29, 20-point deficit. 5:30 to play third quarter. Thompson servicing her scoreboard. Sorrells with it out front. Kicks off to Kidd. Top of the key. Puts down a dribble. Ball deflected. Stolen away. Hood comes up with it. Lead pass ahead to Bell. Bell. Nice pass over to Weathers, who puts it up and in. Give that assist to Jada Bell. A quick timeout for Kentucky Christian, as it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Keep it right here. 5:13 to go here in the third quarter. Good ball movement as Lady Pioneers were able to get the steal that time and was able to hustle back up the floor. Bell made a nice catch and a good dish to the other side of the lane to Tania Weathers. Weathers gets her 6th point of the game, and it's 49-31. Come back to action here. Kentucky Christian's basketball. Kentucky Christian trying to get the ball in bounds here quickly before Pioneers get their press set up, and they do so. Isaac running the floor, and as the drive to the basket, she's going to be fouled. Contact coming. It's going to go on Lyric Lawrence for the Lady Pioneers, her second foul. To the free throw line for 2 will be Taylor Isaac. Isaac had 10 points in the first half. 2-point basket here so far in the third. And to the free throw line for her first time tonight. Knocks the first one down. Clock stop with 5:07 to go on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard as she hits 2 of 2. Got 14 points in the game, and the lead back up to 20. Bell puts down a dribble, drives, pull-up shot. It goes in. They're going to call a foul before the basket as that foul goes on Kidd, her second. But Bell made the basket. Unfortunately, it doesn't count. Kavanaugh kicks it out to Weathers. Way outside. Goes to Lawrence, right side, tries to pass down low, and it's stolen away by Dalton. Isaac into front court. 4:45 to play third quarter. Drives around Kavanaugh, gets to down the lane, dumps it off to Dalton, and her shot is put up, but she's fouled. Foul's going to go on Deontay Neal, her second. As Aubrey Dalton, a sophomore out of Pulaski County High School. First free throw is good. That's her first points of the game. And 2 for 2 at the free throw line as they have hit now 4 in a row here in the quarter. They lead 53-31 for the Kentucky Christian Lady Knights. Kavanaugh drives, bumped, and a whistle and a foul will go on Meade. It's going to be her third. 3 players now for Kentucky Christian with 3 fouls. Atalano, Simpson, and Meade. As that will be the 15th foul here in the quarter. So Campbellsville Harrodsburg Lady Pioneers to the free throw line. First free throw by Kavanaugh is good. One more coming. Got that one as well. 53-33, back to a 20-point lead. As coming back in is Beth Hardwick, a junior for Kentucky Christian. 4:30 to play, third quarter. Isaac kicks it to the right wing to Sorrells, gives it to Dalton on the give and go. Beautiful cut that time, and assist to Sorrells as Dalton gets 2 points. Weathers on the drive, and she is fouled by Isaac. It's going to be the first foul on Taylor Isaac, the senior, and to the free throw line, Tania Weathers. Weathers 0-3 here on the night at the free throw line. She's got 6 points in the game. Clock stopped, 4:10 to play now here third quarter. Been a long quarter, a lot of fouls. And Weathers gets the first free throw to go. And the second free throw also good. 2 of 2 as Tania Weathers has 8 points. Lead back to 20. Here's Dalton, cut off. Has to kick it outside to Hardwick. Drives, pull-up jump shot. Good from the left elbow. Beth Hardwick gets her first 2 of the night here in the game for Kentucky Christian. And it's 57-35. Musasi with it. Left baseline out to Jada Bell. Long 3, no good. Weathers with the rebound, turns and puts it in. Lady Pioneers still 0 from the free throw line or 3-point line. 57-37. Isaac dribbling way outside. Kicks over to Sorrells, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Kentucky Christian. Sorrells inbounds to Isaac, way outside. Picked up by Jada Bell. They go around the screen, dribbles, and gives it to Sparks on a nice backdoor cut, but she cannot connect. Kavanaugh comes down with the rebound. Kavanaugh into front court, drives, tries to kick to the corner. And they're going to say it's deflected out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Lady Pioneers. Comes into Weathers outside the Bell. Long three, no good. Rebounded all alone. Isaac kicks ahead to Dalton. Dalton did a nice job to handle the basketball on the deflection, and her shot is up, but she is fouled by Weathers. It's going to be the second on Tanaya Weathers. Nice job that time by the senior Taylor Isaac, who was able to get the rebound off the missed three-pointer by Jada Bell. And quickly lead pass up front as Kentucky Christian have been pushing the break all night long. Dalton hits another free throw, 3 in a row here in the quarter. As Dalton hits 2 of 2. 6 points here in the quarter. Lead back up to 22 for the Lady Knights of Kentucky Christian. Hood with it, left wing. Comes off to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh pump fake. Drives in, cut off, spin, puts it up a little too strong. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it over to Masasi. Masasi cut off and will dribble back out. Outside to Hood. Hood on the drive, step back, jump shot, no good, and rebounded by Sparks. Sparks almost lost it, did. Hood picks it up and lays it up and in. Haley Hood stayed with it there after a nice job by Weathers to battle Sparks, and the ball popped away, and Hood got her 10th point. Here is Dalton on a drive, spins on Kavanaugh, shot up short, no good. Rebounded by Zariah. Kavanaugh into front court, and they get a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Dalton. It's going to be her first. And Kavanaugh will go back to the free throw line for 1-1. Actually, 2 free throws, I'm sorry. As Kavanaugh to the free throw line. Clock stopped at 1:54. Thompson Service Center scoreboard. First free throw in and out. Got one more coming here. And gets the second one. Kavanaugh 4 out of 5 here at the free throw line in the third quarter. As the Lady Knights want a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. It's 59-40 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds on the Hometown Radio Network. Harrodsburg has cut the lead down to 19 as the Lady Knights of Kentucky Christian have had it as high as 22. They were up by 16 at the half. Pass into Sparks, deflected. Sparks picks it up as going to whistle and a foul called on the Lady Pioneers. Deontay Neal, that'll be her third. As to the free throw line will be Bell Sparks, the junior, number 40. And first free throw is off. Gets 1 out of 2 as she hits the second one. She's got 7 points in the game. Lead back up to 20. 60-40 here on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Saucy with it out front. Kicks it out to Hood. Long three. Good. And that breaks the ice on the CU Harrodsburg three-pointers as they finally get their first one of the night. Isaac with it deep in the corner. Cross-court pass. Sorrells will launch a long three, and it's good off the left wing. Sarah Sorrells with 11 points as they answer the CU Harrodsburg three-pointer. 63-43 on the drive. Shot by Weathers, no good. Rebounded by Sparks. Sparks running the floor, kicks to the corner. Isaac, three, short. And Saucy had it, lost it, but it goes to Neal. Neal, long pass ahead to Lawrence. Lawrence drives, lays it up and in. Lyric Lawrence with 6 points, and the lead back down to 18 as we approach 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Meade dumps it off to Sparks. Sparks drives. On the drive to the basket. We're going to whistle a foul as the basket is going to be counted. Foul goes on Musasi. Count the basket for Sparks, and she'll go to the free throw line for the three-point play opportunity. 21.8 seconds left to go. Free throw no good. Rebounded by Musasi. Over to Neal. Neal front court quickly to Bell. Bell drives. Floater. No good, but she's fouled on the shot. That foul goes on number 2, Dalton, her second. And Jada Bell to the free throw line for 2. Both teams now over the limit here in the quarter. Bell's first free throw rolls in. Just 5 points here tonight, well below her average. 12.5 seconds to go here in the quarter as Bell hits 2 of 2. Lead down to 18 once again. Sorrells with it, crosses the timeline, goes off to Isaac. Down to 5 seconds. Left wing. 3-point shot on the way by Isaac, no good. Rebound tapped around. CU Harrodsburg comes up with it, and that'll bring it into our third quarter of play. Your Thompson Service Center scoreboard at the end of 3. It is Kentucky Christian 65 and CU Harrodsburg 47. Let's come back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network. All right, welcome back. Final quarter getting ready to start as trying to quickly tally up some points and stats here for both teams. It's going to be Kentucky Christian's ball here to start the fourth and final quarter. They lead at 65-47. Dribbling out front is Isaac. Isaac driving around Bell all the way to the left side. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Musasi. Into front court, gives it to Neal. Neal drives to the basket, misses the layup. Other way, Sparks' shot is no good, and it's going to be off of Kentucky Christian, out of bounds. See, Harrodsburg's basketball. Bell has it, left wing. Goes down into the corner. Musasi with it, dribbles around. Top of the key, on the drive, lays it up, comes off. Wouldn't stop for Musasi on that shot. Temp. Isaac with it, drives down the left side of the lane, kicks it out. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Sorrells comes up with it, kicks it over. Here's Dalton for a three from out front, and it's going to be short, and it'll go out of bounds. Teams come out here in the fourth quarter and cold from the field. 65-47 as 8 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the game. Bell around the screen, dribbles, kicks it over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh stops and puts it up and in. Kavanaugh in double figures now with 11 for the Lady Pioneers, and lead down to 16. There's a drive and knocked down, and a foul comes on Musasi. Go to the free throw line. Will be number 30, Sarah Sorrells. As Weathers will come back in. Sorrells to the free throw line. She's got 11 points here tonight. It's her first attempt. One more shot coming. Clock stop with 8:32 to go here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. 2 of 2 there for Sorrells, as she now has 13 and the lead back up to 18. Weathers brings it into front court. Looking to go around the double staggered screen out front. Tries to pass it down low, and it's stolen away. Running out the other way, lays it up and in is Sparks, as she now has 11 and lead back up to 20. Only 3 turnovers in that third quarter for the Lady Pioneers. Bell gives it off to Musasi. 3 out of the corner, no good. Nice job blocking out that time by Sparks. And pass ahead will go out of bounds back over to the Lady Pioneers. Second back in for the Pioneers, 7:44 to go as Weathers crosses the timeline into the front court around the screen. Kicks it across to Davis, who has come back into the game after that injury there in the second quarter. It's good to see. Kicks it out to Weathers. Weathers drives, dumps it to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh spins, shot up, and comes off. No good. Rebounded by Matthews. Matthews has the ball back tapped, and it is going to be a whistle and a foul on Kavanaugh as she reached around from behind with the back tap. It's going to be her third foul. Kentucky Christian's ball in front of their bench. Clock stop with 7:16 to go here in the fourth quarter. 20-point lead for the Lady Knights. Gives it into Dalton, and Matthews will get it back. Dribbled out front by Bell. Down to Sparks. Sparks looking to drive. Cut off. Now she finds a way, but it's stolen. Davis gets into the passing lane. Steals it, going one-on-one. Takes it down. Lays it up. No good. Bell rebounds as she stayed with the play and put it up and in. 8 points now for Bell. Lead back down to 18. Stewart drives. Tiptoed on the baseline. Shot up, no good. Rebound down to Kavanaugh running the floor. Drives, flips the shot up, no good. Davis got the rebound. She puts it up and is fouled. Good work there by the little stretch by the Lady Pioneers. Nice job defensively on one end. Foul goes on Matthews, her first, as Antasia Davis to the free throw line. Musasi will go to the bench as Neal will come back in. Big opportunity here, knock down these two free throws. Davis first free throw short. She's got one more free throw coming up here. Second one's on its way. Got that one to go. Her first point of the night. And it's 69-52 with 6:30 to play in the game. Stewart bounces to Matthews, right wing, around the screen. Free throw lane, drives down, gets it to the rim, and scores with the left-hand layup. 3 in the game now for Matthews. Lead back to 19. Kavanaugh kicks to the corner. Neal, 3, no good. Rebound to Sparks. Sparks into the front court, dumps it back to Matthews. Comes around to Meade. She'll launch a long 3 that's, wow, that was about 3 foot short. Davis trying to pass way ahead, and bad pass that time. Stolen away. Matthews on the drive, off the backboard, no good. Rebound comes down to Davis. The front court, Bell on the drive. Her shot partially blocked, no good. Gonna get a whistle and a timeout. Kentucky Christian calls it with 5:26 to go here in the game. The Lady Knights lead 71-52. Back in 1 minute on the Hometown Radio Network. Quarter. Kentucky Christian 71-52 is their lead. Comes into Isaac in the backcourt. Davis, Gardner, all tapped away. And Davis with a nice job defensively. I got a whistle and a 10-second violation, as it was just a one-on-one defensive job there. As Antasia Davis stayed with it as the ball passed into backcourt from the front court on the out-of-bounds play, and nice job there to defensively to get after it. Davis with it now, right wing, passes out to Kavanaugh, top of the key, kicks to the corner to Weathers on the baseline. Her shot is too strong, no good. Rebounded by Sparks. And Sparks will go all the way, left-hand layup. Nobody came over to stop her, and she puts it up and in. Lead back up to 21 as the Lady Pioneers have got it back to 16. 3 for Neal, no good. Long rebound. Weathers goes and gets it. In trouble. She's going to kick it all the way back out to Davis, around to Hood. Hood launches a three off the front rim, no good. Austin on the drive, shot up, no good, and a whistle and a foul. As officials get together here to talk about that one before he gives the actual foul call. Foul called on Hood, number 30. It's going to be her second foul. To the free throw line, shooting two will be Thomas. First free throw is no good. 4:25 left to go. Thompson service in her scoreboard. One more for Thomas, and she does get that one to go. 3 points for Thomas, and the lead up to 22. It's been there several times. Weathers kicks over to Hood. Hood drives on the baseline, cut off, jump shot, good. Haley Hood from about 10 feet out on the right baseline. 15 here in the game tonight. Isaac gets around the screen into front court. Launches a long three that's good off the left wing. Taylor Isaac has now got 3 threes in the game. Lead up to 23. Kavanaugh on the drive, flips it up, no good. Kentucky Christian back the other way. Matthews dishes it over to Sparks. Her shot's no good. And Weathers comes down with a rebound. Going to get a whistle and a foul on Dalton. That's going to be her third. So see Harrodsburg's basketball. Trailing by 23 with 3:35 to play in the game. Hood with it, way outside. Goes around the screen, cut off there. Picked up on the switch, goes to Davis. Davis tries to pass down low, does finally get it to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh gives it to Weathers. Her shot up, no good. And a rebound comes down to Kentucky Christian. Dalton, spin move, scores, and a foul on Hood. There's a little bit of a stoppage. Foul is going to be called on Hood. It'll be her third. Count the basket for Dalton. She goes to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. Biggest lead of the game, out to 25 now for Kentucky Christian. As Dalton connects on the free throw, she's 5 of 5 here in the second half. 9 points overall, all of them coming here in the second. Weathers on the drive, loses the ball. Run out the other way, Sparks lays it up and in. 15 now for Sparks. 82-54. Neal on the drive and get a whistle on this end as Kentucky Christian foul is going to get called. Fouls on Sorrells be her first. To the line for 2 will be Deontay Neal, held scoreless here this afternoon so far. Clock stopped with 2:44 to play on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Free throw in and out, no good. Gets 1 out of 2 for her first points of the game, and it's 82-55. Isaac into front court. dribbling. Back and kneel down. We'll kick it out. Goes into the corner. And back outside. Isaac will pick up the loose ball. 14 on the shot clock. Goes to Dalton, top of the key. Dalton drives on Musasi. And power move to the basket. Going to whistle and a foul. Will go on Musasi, her third. Dalton back to the free throw line for 2 more here. Clock stop with 2:21 as Kentucky Christian out to a 27-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Free throw is in and out. That's her first miss of the afternoon. One more free throw for Dalton, and she does get that one to go. 10 points in the game now for Dalton. It's 83-55. Musasi with it, left wing. Dribbling, drive, cut off. Kicks to the corner. Neal, long three. No good. Rebounded down to Thomas. Long pass is dropped, picked up by Musasi. Pioneers running the floor, 3-on-2 break, gives it off to Kavanaugh. Cross court to Lawrence. Jump shot, good. 15-foot out on the right baseline for Lyric Lawrence as she now has 8 in the game. 83-57. 1:39 to go. Isaac with it. Gives it off to Sparks, dribbling outside, kicks to the corner. Jump shot from out front, no good. As that shot was put up by Gibson. Kavanaugh into front court, drops the ball, and we're going to get a whistle. And a foul is going to get called on Gibson. It'll be her first. 4th team foul called on Kentucky Christian here in the quarter. 1:16 left to go as Bell will come in to replace Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh will go to the bench with 11 points here this afternoon in double figures. Comes into Bell in the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Weathers. Weathers will hand off to Lawrence. Lawrence on the drive. No foul called. As here is Gibson on the drive, kicks to the corner, 3 out of the corner, no good, and rebound foul is shot up by Hadley McGoskey. Foul called on Kentucky Christian, so back to the free throw line. Gibson gets the foul. It's going to be her second. Emily Musasi to the free throw line. 55.1 seconds left on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. As Musasi gets the free throw to go. One more opportunity. And she hits 2 of 2. 5 points in the game today for Musasi. 83-59. Isaac in backcourt. Long pass ahead to Gibson. Gibson dumps it off to McCoskey. Blocked. And it comes back to Gibson. She goes up for the shot and is fouled. Whistle it on Musasi. It'll be her 4th. And to the free throw line, shooting 2 will be Kaylee Gibson, a freshman. First free throw is no good. 43.8 seconds left to go. And second free throw good for Gibson. She gets into the scoring column. 84-59. Bell with it way outside. Dumps off to Musasi. Musasi, free throw line, gives to Weathers. Weathers drives, shot up no good. Goes and gets her own rebound. Kicks out to Bell. Back around to Neal. Launches a long 3. Way out front. No good. Rebound down to Sparks. Has it stolen away. Pass ahead. Musasi lays it up and in. Emily Musasi scores there. as Dalton will launch a three that's good off the left wing. That's I think a 2-point basket they give it there. 5.7 as it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Pioneers. Comes into Jada Bell in the corner, tries to dump it down low. It's stolen. Bell has it, gives it back to Masasi, who lays it up and in right before the final horn. Final score on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard here this evening. Kentucky Christian with the victory as they win it. Final score, Kentucky Christian 86 and CU Harrodsburg 63. We'll take a break, send it back to the studio, and come back with our post-game wrap-up report here tonight as we'll return back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network. Welcome back here to Campbellsville University Harrodsburg Athletic Complex. Post-game wrap-up report brought to you by the Big Deals Online Store. Big Deals Online Store is now open. You can save money on gift certificates to local businesses. Check out the discounts at our website at hometownlive.net, the Big Deals Online Store. Let's recap the scoring here for the winners tonight, Kentucky Christian, as they get the victory to improve to 5-14 on the season. As a pretty balanced scoring attack, led in scoring by senior Taylor Isaac off the bench. She had 17 points, connected on 3 3-pointers, 15 for junior Belle Sparks, 13 points for Sarah Sorrells, 12 points for Aubrey Dalton, as she was able to get all 12 of those in the second half. And then also 12 for Madeline Mead, as they put 5 players in double figures. 8 points for Kelsey Simpson. 3 points for Hasley Matthews. 3 points for Asia Thomas. 2 for Beth Hardwick, and 1 point for Kaylee Gibson, as Hannah Kidd and Rebecca Adelano played but didn't score. Adelano started and got in foul trouble early and then picked up another quick foul in the second half, right in the start of it. Just never much of a factor here today. But 5 players in double figures for Kentucky Christian, as they put 86 points up on the board. They had 38 at halftime, got 27 in the third quarter, and then 21 in the fourth quarter. So 38 in the first half, 48 in the second half for Kentucky Christian. CU Harrodsburg tonight led in scoring as they had 2 players in double figures. Haley Hood finished with 15 on the game, 11 points for senior Zariah Kavanaugh, as the 2 seniors tonight with 15 and 11. 9 points for Emily Masasi, 8 for Lyric Lawrence. 3 players in double figures. Tanaya Weathers had 10. Didn't see her down there. So 15 for Hood, 11 for Kavanaugh, 10 for Weathers, 9 for Misasi, and 8 for Lyric Lawrence, and 8 for Jada Bell. So balanced scoring overall for some of their players there. Only 1 point apiece for Deontay Neal and for Antasia Davis, who battled through the game with an injury that she picked up in the second quarter. Did come back and play some there in the fourth quarter for the CU Lady Pioneers. They trailed at the first half 38-22, so the second quarter really killed them. It was 20-15 at the end of the first quarter. Only got 7 points there in the second quarter. A lot better performance in the third quarter. They put up 25 and then 16 in the fourth quarter. So they got 22 points in the first half, 41 points in the second half to finish with a 63 for the Lady Pioneers. All right, well, let's take a break. Coach Perry is coming up to join us here in a couple of minutes. So, Jason, I'll take one last break. We'll send it back to the studio and return back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network. Their post-game wrap-up report brought to you by the Big Deals Online Store. As CU Harrodsburg Lady Pioneers fall here this evening to Kentucky Christian, the Lady Knights, as they get the victory 86-63. Just kind of going through a few more of the stats quickly here. Tough shooting night for the Lady Pioneers. 23 out of 71 overall for 32%, almost, well, 32.4. You know, they come into the game on the season shooting 33, so not too far off of their percent. But the one that was the really damaging one is just 1 of 19 from three-point range for just 5%. Haley Hood hit the one shot. They've averaged making 5 three-pointers a game, 26% on the season, only got one made three-point basket. But they did shoot free throws pretty good tonight, as they were 16 out of 22 for 73%, so better than on the normal part of the season for the Lady Pioneers. Kentucky Christian was 31 of 78 overall from the field for 40%, so just a little bit above their percent shooting overall. They were 4 of 22 from three-point range for 18%, so they were well down tonight as well off of their season percent total. And from a free throw, 19 of 30 overall for 63% for Kentucky Christian. As the Lady Knights get the victory, they'll improve to 5-14 on the season. CU Harrodsburg Lady Pioneers will fall to 4-17 now. They got a quick turnaround. Games coming up as we'll pull up the schedule here. They got a lot of action coming up here in the next little bit. And check out our radio broadcast as well, as they are back in action. Trying to pull it up here. We're back with a broadcast back on February the 8th, so two Saturdays from now. Welch College is here for a doubleheader. The women will play at 1 o'clock, the men at 3 o'clock, as that's a conference game. And then the following Saturday on the 15th, a doubleheader to round out the regular season with Simmons College. The women will play at 1, the men at 3 o'clock. So that's on the 8th and the 15th, back-to-back Saturdays, doubleheaders, conference games, really important for both teams as they get ready to go into the Mid-East region here, the NCCAA that'll be held here at Campbellsville University Harrodsburg. So looks like Coach Berry's not going to make it up. So Jason, apologize for that, but we'll call it a wraps here tonight. Big thanks to all of our sponsors that bring you Campbellsville University Harrodsburg Athletics. It's the CU Athletics, Big Deals Online Store, Brightleaf Golf Resort, Harrodsburg Mercer County Tourist Commission, Jennifer Nichols Dentistry, McGlone Construction, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Libby Mayo Stocker Agency, Pioneer Pawn Shop, and the Thompson Service Center Scoreboard. We appreciate all those great sponsors for helping us all year. Big thanks to General Manager Robert Wagner and to Jason, doing a fabulous job as always back at the studio. You've been able to listen to this game on Hometown Radio Network and also pick it up on Hyped Up TVs. It's always streamed there, as well as back at the Hometown Live page as well. This is Gary True, as we will sign it off here tonight. Final score, Kentucky Christian 86, Campbellsville University Harrodsburg 63. Good night and God bless.